stand before you here today with a deep sense of duty and outrage over the violent, disgraceful events that unfolded yesterday at the Ashanti Regional Coordinating Council during the counting of the votes of the Ashanti Regional Representative to the Council of State. In an outrageous act of lawlessness, known NDC thugs, led by one Oforibuodu, alias Zuba, a rumored nominee for Kumasi Mayor, stormed the counting center and forcefully snatched the ballot box in a desperate attempt to disrupt the process. At the time of this shocking attack, Nana Nkansa Boadu, one of the contestants, had secured 49 out of the 86 votes, putting him in a commanding lead. Realizing that their preferred candidate was losing, this Zuba guy and his thugs violently intervened, halting the democratic process and plunging the election into chaos. We ask, is this the democracy that Mahama-led government claims to uphold? Is this what the NDC means by governance? We will not sit idly whilst the will of the people are subverted through violence and intimidation. As the Ashanti Regional Caucus of Parliament, we make the following urgent demands. 1. Immediate arrest and persecution of the perpetrators. The individuals behind this shameful act, including Zuba, must be arrested immediately and made to face the full rigors of the law. Ghana is governed by laws, not thuggery. We demand justice, and we demand it now. Number 2, swift resumption of the electoral process. The Electoral Commission must ensure that this election is concluded transparently and fairly so that the true choice of the people prevails. We will not allow intimidation to dictate election results in the Ashanti region. 3, total rejection of Zuba for any purported appointment in the Ashanti region. A man who orchestrates violence and disregards the rule of law has no place in the leadership, not in Ashanti region. His appointment to any position in the Ashanti region will be a grave disservice to the people. We urge the President and all responsible authorities to reconsider and reject any attempt to offer Zuba any role in the region. Kumasi and the entire Ashanti region deserves better. Security reinforcement in the Ashanti region. Point 4. We call on law enforcement agencies to tighten security around electoral processes in Ashanti region. The era of using violence and fear to undermine democracy must end. The Ashanti region has always been the stronghold of democracy and good governance in Ghana. We will not allow the reckless and lawless behavior of a few individuals to tarnish our democratic credentials. We send a clear message and a strong message as well to the Mahama administration. Ashanti region will not bow to intimidation. The people of Ghana will resist attempts to erode democracy through violence and lawlessness. We urge all well-meaning Ghanaians, civil society organizations, traditional leaders, religious bodies, and the media to speak up against this assault on democracy and demand accountability from the authorities. We refuse to be silent. We refuse to be intimidated. Democracy must prevail.
Look at the import of my senior's presentation. It has to be a concern to all of you, because there is a developing trend in our country, which is extremely an alien way of doing things. Ghana, of course, sometimes we have pockets of violence and misunderstanding, but it looks like our brothers from the NDC, they've adopted new negative paradigm shift. Check what happened during the just recent national elections. At point, they had to even use some of them guns to force the EC to declare. And they do these things in our strongholds. It is not just about NDC or NPP. It's not about an individual, but it's about all of us. And a country such as Ghana, that we have this reputation because of peace, tranquility, and coexistence, that all over the world, on the globe, they respect us. If this is where they want to take us to, I think all of us have to join this crusade and advocacy against these dysfunctional behaviors. That somebody has to win an election. If not, there should be mayhem. We have macho men, we can transport them to Ashanti region. We are a peace-loving people. It's not that we are being controlled by cowardice, but we think countries such as Ghana must be a country that other African countries can emulate our peaceful nature. But of course, there's a natural inertia that everybody should understand, that self-defense is part of creation. We are not going to fight the NDC. We are calling them to put an end to this primitive, outmoded behaviors where they think macho men are solutions to our problems. This is what we want to put across, to add to what my senior has said.
This is not an issue of a rerun. It's clear cut. The number is 86. They've done some counting. One person has scored 49. So the person is already in the commanding lead. So even if continuation does not happen, at least by the time the disruption happened, somebody has gotten 49 out of the 86. But we think that, even regardless of that, my understanding is the EC has managed to secure all the ballots, right? So it should be possible for them to come and finish it off. And even if they don't, the records are there. 49 out of 86 in favor of one person is conclusive and total.